Hi guys and welcome back. Today I am going to do the Jaclyn Hill Ride or Die tag. So all of these are my favourite makeup products to use. These are what my fail-safe go-to, know what expect, always look good. So I'm going to do them in order of application, so like a full face of makeup. So let's get started. For foundation, I couldn't really make up my mind. So I've got two different formulas. For liquid foundation, my Ride or Die has to be the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation. I've got the shade 015, which is Porcelain, and this is just a beautiful medium full coverage, super pale foundation that doesn't dry my skin out. It lasts all day. It always looks good. I can put it on with a brush, with a beauty blender on my fingers. Love it. Yeah, I love it. It's just one of those that I will always reach for. Second foundation is actually smashed. So this is the second foundation. This is the L'Oreal Balance-N-Brighten foundation. And again, I've got the shade Porcelain. I've actually smashed it because I keep dropping it because I'm ridiculously clumsy. But hey ho, still use it. And I love this. Again, it's slightly lighter coverage than the L'Oreal one. But what I love is you can just brush a tiny bit on for really light coverage. You can really build this up and get a really quite a heavy coverage out of it. But it just looks absolutely flawless, looks like beautiful skin. I can use it all year round. It's just fantastic. It doesn't dry my skin out. Just hero, love. What I also use this for is I also use this for setting the whole face with powder as well, because it can just give you that tiny little boost of coverage if I'm using a liquid. Okay, on to concealer, and it had to be the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I've got the shade Fair Neutral. This is a super pale concealer, which I love. It's also really high coverage, covers up any dark circles, any under eye bags, any blemishes that I've got. Also, it doesn't crease under my eyes. It just looks fantastic. It's really easy to set. It stays all day. Okay, and if I do need to set my face with a powder, the powder that I use is actually by Collection. This is one that you can get in the UK drugstores like Boots and Superdrug. It's pressed powder, and this is just in the shade 18 Ivory. It's about £2 or £3. It's really cheap, but it just does a great job of setting the face and making my makeup last longer. Okay, next up is brows, and I had to go with my M.A.C Fluidline Gel Creme in Redhead. This I use all the time. I've got it on today. It's just a super pigmented, super long wearing brow cream pomade style thing. It just works so beautifully with my hair, my red hair. Okay, next is eyes, and in the tag, people did like an eyeshadow palette and an individual eyeshadow, and my eyeshadow palette has to be Urban Decay Original Naked Palette. Those are the shades. I just love this palette because I know what to expect with all of these formulas, and I know that all of these colours suit my complexion, suit my skin tone. You've got transition shades, you've got shimmers, you've got pinks, pinky purples, you've got your warm golden browns, and then you've got some darker, deeper shades here. It's just so easy and so versatile. I can create any look that I want with this, and I always know it will last. For eyeshadow, I've chosen the Clinique Lip Pop in number 02 Cream Pop. And I just think this is such a pretty all-over lid colour. I do actually have it on my lid today, and it's just so beautiful, so universal. I can wear it on its own if I just want one colour on my lids, which doesn't happen very often. But super easy to apply, just pop it on with your finger. Yeah. Is it just me, or is it really hard to say, like, I'm saying I love it so much after every single product, but I would say I love it because these are my Ride or Die products. So I apologise for saying I love it so much. For liquid eyeliner, it's the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen. This has got a wonderful fine tip. It's so easy to create a really precise flick with it. Lasts all day, fail safe, absolutely. And then for pencil eyeliner, I've got the Tarte Silk Amazonian Clay Eyeliner. I just really love this liner because it's so smooth, yet so pigmented. This just lasts forever, like all of their Amazonian clay stuff does. But what I really love with this one is that you can put it in your upper and lower waterline, and it doesn't smudge, it doesn't bleed, it stays there all day, which is something that I really value in an eyeliner, because there's nothing worse than your eyeliner running down your face halfway through the day. Okay, so for mascara, this was the easiest choice I could have possibly made. There was only ever going to be one contender, and that is my L'Oreal Style Lash Lengthening Mascara. I absolutely love this. I cannot go a day without putting it on. I just reach for it every single time. I don't use basically any of my other mascaras anymore, even the Clinique ones, which I've used for years and love and think are fantastic. But this, again, I've got it on today, and I'm not wearing fake eyelashes today. This is my natural lashes. This just gives you such amazing length and definition. I couldn't believe it when I first started wearing it. But also, it builds up volume so easily, so you can get an amazing false lash effect from it. It's just, oh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I got a bit carried away there. Next up is contour, and for contour, it's got to be Makeup Geek's Breakup Cool Porcelain Contour Powder. This contour powder is fantastic because it's so cool toned. I really struggled to find a cool tone contour that would work for my skin because I'm so pale, and this one is fantastic. It's so pigmented, it's so buttery, it's so easy to blend. I absolutely love it. It's just go-to for me. Okay, go-to blush is a little bit of a cheat because it's actually a palette, but it's the Zoeva Pink Spectrum blush palette, and basically I couldn't really, you can ignore this one. I don't really use this one. I use the other three, but these three, it's just so easy because the formula, it's got the right amount of pigmentation. It has a look. This one's got a lovely shot sort of shimmer finish, but they just work with my skin really well. I just can pop these on and know that they're gonna look good. And also that you get 4 in a palette, I think is fantastic. I mean, this is a £15 palette. You'll pay, you know, more than that for one blush from a high-end makeup brand. So that is why this is my Ride or Die blush. For Ride or Die highlighter, it had to be the Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder, and I've got the shade Grace. This is the palest one that they do, of course, because I am super pale, but it's just so pretty. Like, if I show you that, it's just beautiful. Like, you can put a tiny bit on to give you a candlelit glow. You can really pack it on to get a really intense highlight. It just always looks so pretty on the skin, and that is why I love it so much. Finally, on to lips. And my Ride or Die lip liner, it's not just this particular colour, but it's also this formula. It's actually the NYX Retractable Lip Liner. I've got the shade Nude here. But what I just love with these lip liners is they're really affordable, but also they're really smooth, really creamy. You can fill in your whole lip with this and it still looks good. And, you know, they last forever. You get a lot of product in them, so I really enjoy using that one. For lipstick, again, it was quite a tough call because I didn't really know which one to pick, but then I thought I'd go with the formula that I've been using the longest and a colour that I know works with pretty much every single look I could possibly come up with, and that is the Clinique Chubby Stick Intense, and this is number 10 Grandis Guava. That's it on my hand there. It's actually quite nudie. It's not really showing up on camera. It's not actually that pink, but it's so easy to put on. It's really nourishing on the lips. It doesn't last as long as a typical lipstick, but I don't mind because it's just so easy to put on. You can just literally do it without even looking, rub your lips together and you're good to go. So I've always got that one in my handbag, and that was why I realised it was my Ride or Die, because it's the one I always have in my bag. And for Ride or Die lip gloss, it's got to be the NYX Butter Gloss, and I've got the shade Tiramisu. I really love using this one just because it's a really pretty pinky nudie lip gloss that you can just throw in the handbag and will always look good. You can always do a top up. It looks really pretty. It's just so easy to use. I can put it on without even looking and know that it looks good. So yeah, 2 products that I actually completely forgot to mention, which is super stupid of me, is for primer. I haven't got a full size one, so I'm just going to have to use a sample for this video, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This primer is great. It fills in pores, it smooths texture, and it just makes my makeup last so much longer throughout the day. Love it. This one, wasn't really sure if I should put this in or not. This is my favourite brow gel, and it's actually discontinued. And it's the Benefit Speed Brow. This was a it's got a lovely warm brown tint to the gel, and it was just so easy to just brush through, held my brows in place all day, and gave such a lovely little tint that didn't distort the colour of my brows too much. It still suited me even with my red hair. So that was, when I finally have to throw this away, I probably will cry because I can't get another one. Okay, so that was all of my ride or die makeup products. These ones I absolutely love because I just know that they're going to work for me every single time. You always get a perfect result. And that was why they are my ride or dies. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there are any pale people out there, hopefully maybe some of these products might be good ones for you to try. I don't know. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!